Hello guys, how's it going? It's me Tim and welcome to my flipping series 10mm to 1 bill episode 19. So, it has been such a long time since I've done one of these. I think it's been about 8 months or so, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. Obviously there's a load of new items in the game that I want to try out, but I want to introduce us back into this series with a nice little merch that's going to be hopefully pretty nice. So I've had a look at some of the items in the Grand Exchange, and Wine of Zamorak's have been looking pretty nice to me. Sorry, I forgot to do the intro bit. So that was what I ended the last episode with: 100, 158, 766. Now I did actually make it all the way to 388 before I gave up counting, but that was where the last episode ended from. So instead of continuing from there, I'm going to delete that and we'll go right from here. So oh god, I keep forgetting. We're off to a flying start. So there you go, that is exactly what I had there. So let's go in and we'll go and do the Wine of Zamorak. So these are actually 3.5k at the moment, and to be honest, there's no reason why they should be this low. They should always be trading around the 4k mark. So you can see the 3677. Maybe I've missed the boat on these a little bit, but 3532. So there you go. So that's actually a pretty nice margin as it is, but we're not going to flip them, we're going to merge them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have a look at these. Now the limit is 10k, which is going to be 35mm. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably buy 20k, and then at least we've got some money to flip with, just in case. So I'm going to put this up to 3535, which looks like a kind of round number, and then obviously I'm going to sell it for that 4k each, or 4.2 or something. So I'm just going to bring up a calculator here. Sorry, no episode has been like this, but you know what, I've been away for so long, why not do it differently? So 20,000, and I'm going to be selling them for around we'll say 4,100 each. So you can see that's 82mm minus 700,000, which is 11.3mm profit. So we'll go with that, and we'll see how we get on. But yeah, I should probably explain these rings actually. Basically, I've been doing ports so much, and I'm so lazy that I don't actually want to walk back to the GE or teleport, so I just use these Ring of Wells, and that's why I've got so many. Anyway guys, that's the end of this little clip, and I'll see you in a minute, hopefully while this merch is going on, maybe slightly after, but it actually took me a lot of effort to go through all this. But you can see I've actually already bought 27, so that's so cool. So anyway guys, I'll see you in a minute, or for me it's going to be like a couple of weeks or something, I don't know. Hello guys and welcome back. I'm actually at ports at the moment, if you were just looking and thinking, where's that? But no, so I should probably get back to the GE. Actually, this is a flipping video after all. So here we go. Going back to the GE. I should probably cut this bit out, but if I forget. So it's actually been about 12 hours since the last clip, and I just decided to put in a couple of overnights to buy and sell. So as you can see from this, these Wine of Zamorak's, I did have 20,000 of these in to buy and sell, but I did have to take the offer out and put it back in because they stopped buying after a while. So if I show you there, I've got 1,654 there, so I had to up the price a little bit. So if I just collect all this money, then I actually made 1mm profit, or just over 1mm profit from that, I think. So yeah, I'm just waiting on these Royal Torsion Springs to buy and sell. As you can see, I'm trying to get a nice margin on these, around 80k, so that should be pretty cool. I think that's actually 90k, but there we go. Anyway guys, I'm going to think of an item to flip, and I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, so I've thought of an item to flip, and I'm going to go for the Abyssal Orb. Now these are usually pretty fast to flip, and they usually have quite nice margins on them as well, so it should actually insta-buy for around mid. There you go. Oh, it's slightly less than mid, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to make a little note of this. 3065555. So I'm not going to do the usual price checking thing where you stick it into sell for instant, because these have only got a limit of 5. And a good thing to do is to take around a 200 to 300k margin. Sometimes you'll get more, sometimes you'll get less. And just to, you know, so it was 3065, wasn't it? So I'm going to go for 2866k and take a 200k margin on that. That's an 800k flip, which would be pretty epic just as much, and it would still make me quite a bit of money. So I can now stick this in for 3065. We'll make it 554, cutting by 1 GP for the lols. And now I'm actually also going to do the Abyssal Orb. Just looking down here at my cash stack, I think I've got enough. Sorry, the wand. I think I've got enough to do all of these. So this again should buy instant. Yeah, 8187. And again, we're going to go for the wand, Abyssal Wand. Here we go. Now these actually, I really like flipping these because, you know, I'm going to go for 7-8. Wait, oops. Just started typing randomly. 781. Wait, no, 7851. We'll go for a slightly larger margin on these, and then of course it will sell for our 8187k. So hopefully these are going to start buying and selling. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you in a second, and boom. Hey guys, how's it going? Well, it's been a couple of hours since the last clip. Unfortunately, none of these Abbey ones bought, and but I did manage to get 3 of these orbs, which went quite well. Yeah, it's been pretty cool actually. You know, I've made a little bit of cash of this. Now, whatever the price check comes to, we've got to add 7 mil to it because I actually lent someone some money to buy a bond, and hopefully they're going to pay me back in a minute. So it shouldn't be too bad. But so that's 95.3, so we'll add 7 mil to that. That is 102.3, so we made about a mil and a bit from that. So I'm gonna go and do some more flipping, and yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Hey guys, so I've just bought a Drygor Mace for 8100k. Which is pretty good, I guess. So I'm going to stick this into sell. Now, I'm going for 1% margins here, so I'm looking for about 8900k, and I'll just shave a couple of GP off there. Hopefully that will sell, and I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay guys, well unfortunately I managed to lose the sound clip for this, so I'm having to narrate over it, but hopefully I should do okay. So basically this is actually the next day now, and it didn't sell overnight, so what I had to do was drop the price. So I still managed to get a 400k margin on it, which was pretty nice, seeing as it actually dropped to 79 overnight, which was pretty nasty, but yeah, I still managed to get that sell, which is pretty nice. Anyway guys, I'm gonna pause the video now, and I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, well this is another thing that I actually managed to lose the sound clip for. I know, it's really annoying. There's only a couple more clips, so hopefully my commentary is going to be okay. Basically, I've been doing some Abyssal ones, as you can see in this clip, and yeah, they're going pretty nicely, so I got a pretty nice margin on them, which was pretty cool. So I was selling them for 8325, 8326k, and they were going pretty well, so I think I made about 1.2 mil on these or something like that, which is really nice. So anyway guys, I'm going to see you in a sec, and we'll get the next clip up. Hello guys, how's it going? It's me, Tim, and as you can see, these Archer's rings have gone up overnight. I managed to get quite a lot of them. Just ignore that. That is just a sub-merch that I've been doing, and it seems to be going quite well actually, so that's pretty good. Now these, I actually managed to get these on a slight discount, so that's going to be quite fun. So 42, and I'm actually going to sell them for 150k each, I think. Is a smart idea to go for. So that's 7.2 mil, which is going to be a pretty nice profit. That's going to be 50k per ring, which is 50 times 48. is 2.4 mil profit. So yeah, that's not bad. I'm going to go for that, and I guess we'll see what happens. So yep, I'm willing to sell for that, and I sold them all for 150k each. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So as you can see here, I've started doing some air root bones, and actually it's turned out pretty bad, I guess. Well, I think I've made about 40k from this, which is not really that good at the moment. So yeah, but anyway, I'm not really complaining. 40k is better than nothing. So yeah, I'm going to leave these in, and hopefully we'll have another clip in a second. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, so all of my air root bones have now sold, so I'm going to go into the GE and pick out the money. So I'm going to go for the lowest amount first, yeah. So I've got my 7 mil back, so we can actually now see how much I've got. And I've got 110 mil, which is pretty good. So we'll have a look exactly. 110, 923. 1,763 GP. So I'll do a bit more flipping, and I'll see you in a sec. Hello guys, well, we all know how much I love a full GE here, so as you can see, I've been doing some abyssal ones and orbs, so I'm actually going to go into the history and show you guys what's been going on. So obviously those were the air root bones, so I bought them for 32.5 mil, these 4 ones, and I think I sold them for 33, so that was a good flip there. So that was a nice bit of money, and that was the one that I price checked, so there you go. So these ones I'm now going to stick into sell, so I'm going to stick them in for 2,993k, and hopefully they're going to sell for that. So I'll update you in a second. I'll just collect these, and then there we go. So I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay guys, so it's been about 5 minutes, and these abyssal orbs have finally sold. I did have to drop the price a little bit, so in fact then it hasn't been 5 minutes, it's been slightly longer, but we'll go with that. So as you can see down here in my money pouch, you might not be able to see it too well, but I've now got 111.8 mil, which is pretty darn epic. So yeah, that's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do a tiny bit more flipping, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so the next item that I'm going to do is going to be Glaven boots. So hopefully these are going to go pretty well. I'm just going to price check them. So 6919, they are trading slightly below mid, which should be a good sign of a good margin. 6815, so there you go. 100k. So I'm going to go for 6820, so just a 5k cut. In fact, no, you don't even need to do that much, but I not really bothered. So yeah, so let's go for 9 of these. So I think it was 68. We'll go for 21k. Hopefully these will buy, and I'll sell them in a minute, guys. So I'll see you in a sec. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day now, so I'm going to go in. I sold the ones that I got overnight, and as you can see they've all finished selling, so that's pretty cool. What I really don't like though now is that it doesn't come up when you when it doesn't come up in this chat when you sold them all overnight, because I quite enjoyed logging in and seeing those messages. So now I just have to check like the little private chat in the lobby. Which is kind of annoying, but I suppose, yeah, that'll work. So anyway, I'll collect all this money, and then we can see how much I've got. Ooh, so we're up to 112 mil. So just gonna have a look. 112 mil, 28k, 491 GP. I think that's a good place to end. I'm really sorry, guys, if you're like, oh, but you didn't finish the series in this episode. Yeah, that's not really going to happen. Yeah, not this time anyway. So I'm up to 112 mil, 28,491 coins. So I'll put this in here. 112 mil. Was it 28,000? And 491 coins. 491. I think it was that. Yeah, there you go. That memory. And then obviously that is 11.2%. So we've done exactly, really, pretty much exactly 1% of the way through the series in this episode. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy, please be sure to throw it a like, rate, comment and a subscription. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.